If you're over 40 and your shoes make you look out of place, whether you're at a work meeting, your kid's soccer game, or a weekend dinner with friends, this video will change that. Let me tell you about Mike, a guy in his mid-40s who came to me frustrated. "I've got my work wardrobe figured out," he said, "but everything else, I feel like I'm either overdressed, underdressed, or just off. School, pickup, weekend barbecues, date nights. I never know if I look right." Mike's struggle isn't unique. I see it everywhere. Successful men who've nailed one part of their lives, but feel lost when it comes to looking appropriate and confident across all the different roles they play after 40. Here's the thing. 4 simple shoe colors can work for literally everything you do, from boardrooms to backyard parties to family vacations. And most guys are making this way more complicated than it needs to be. Stick around, because that 4th color I'm about to reveal, it's the secret weapon that works in situations where most men your age feel completely lost. Rule 1. The 4 colors that work everywhere. Look, here's the deal. If your shoes only work in one part of your life, you're making things way harder than they need to be. Real quick, look down at what you're wearing right now. Are those shoes gonna work whether you're grabbing coffee, picking up the kids, or meeting friends for dinner? If not, we need to fix that. At 40 plus, you don't have time to overthink this stuff. You need shoes that handle multiple situations without making you look like you're trying too hard or completely clueless. Black leather is your go-to for when things matter. Client meetings, nice restaurants, your daughter's graduation anniversary dinners. Black works when you need to show you take the occasion seriously. Brown leather is your everyday hero. Weekend parties, casual dinners, golf, hanging with other parents at school events. Brown has this warmth that makes you approachable without looking sloppy. Hold up. Which of these 2 do you wear more often? Drop a comment, because I'm curious what guys are defaulting to. Gray shoes keep you looking current. Great for travel casual Fridays, anywhere you want to seem up to date without chasing trends meant for your son's friends. Navy shoes. This is the secret weapon most guys miss completely. Date nights, family events, social gatherings where you want to stand out just enough to be interesting but not weird. Here's what happens when you nail these 4 colors. Getting dressed becomes automatic. Work, weekend, vacation, whatever, you've got this covered. But here's where it gets interesting. The same color can make you feel completely different depending on the situation. Rule 2. How color changes your confidence. Everywhere. Same outfit, different shoes, completely different energy. And I'm not just talking about work stuff. This applies to everything you do. Think about last weekend. You probably had to get dressed for multiple things, right? Maybe casual errands, then dinner out, maybe something with the family. Here's a perfect example. You're wearing a button-down and dark jeans for dinner with friends. Watch what happens when we swap just the shoes, athletic sneakers. You look like you're about to coach Little League. White leather can work for super casual days, but athletic styles suggest you didn't think about where you're going. Brown loafers. Now you look like someone who knows how to enjoy life while staying sharp. Black shoes. You're showing you respect the occasion and the people you're with. Black shoes project reliability. Whether it's date night with your wife or dinner with potential business partners, black says, "I get that this matters." Brown shoes make you approachable. Perfect for building relationships, networking events, school functions, anywhere you want people to feel comfortable around you. Gray shoes give you that contemporary confidence, especially when you're around younger colleagues or your kids' friends' parents. You look current without trying to be 25 again. Navy shoes create just the right amount of distinction when you want to be memorable but not flashy. Perfect for social events where personality matters. The wrong color can make you feel out of place. The right one, you forget about your feet and focus on having a good time. Now, let me show you exactly how this works in the real situations you actually deal with. Rule 3. Real-life situations that actually matter. Alright, let's get into your actual life. I'm going to break this down into the 3 main categories of stuff you probably deal with every week: work and professional stuff. When it comes to presentations or client meetings, navy button-down charcoal chinos and black loafers hit that perfect balance of authoritative but approachable. For casual Friday try, a light blue shirt with dark jeans and brown leather sneakers. It works for everything from team meetings to after-work drinks. Business travel calls for comfort that still looks sharp. A polo, dark jeans, and gray sneakers that look good from the airport to your destination. Quick question. How often are you switching between these in the same week? Probably a lot, right? Social and family events. This is where a lot of guys get tripped up. Date nights work perfectly with a white button-down, dark jeans, and navy loafers. Whether you're married 20 years or dating again, this combination shows confidence without trying too hard. School events call for something approachable like a gray Henley khakis and brown shoes that help you fit in with other parents while looking like you have your act together. Weekend dinners with friends are perfect for a button-down jeans and brown leather sneakers. And family gatherings from holiday dinners to weddings work great with a navy sweater, brown chinos, and brown loafers. Think about your last family function. Did you feel overdressed, underdressed, or just right? That's usually a shoe choice issue. Active and casual life. Your active and casual life needs shoes that can handle movement while still looking intentional. Golf or outdoor activities pair well with polos, and either shorts or chinos depending on the weather with brown or gray shoes that can handle some wear. Travel days are all about comfort that photographs well. Try a polo with dark jeans and gray sneakers that work, whether you're catching a flight or exploring a new city. Even running errands can look sharp with a Henley jeans and brown or gray shoes that show you put some thought into your appearance. The key here isn't memorizing combinations. It's understanding that your shoe color sets the tone for everything else. Pick the color that fits the vibe you're going for, then build around it. And here's the thing about context. A Saturday barbecue is different from a Saturday wedding, but when you understand these foundations, you can adapt without stress. Now, even with the right colors, there are mistakes that can mess up your entire look across every part of your life. The mistakes that kill your look. Look, I've worked with enough guys to know that small mistakes create big confidence problems, and it's usually not where you think. Let me tell you about a client who learned this the hard way. Successful dude, great in business, but he showed up to his daughter's college graduation wearing the same bright running shoes he wore to the gym. His daughter was mortified. His ex-wife made snide comments, and he felt awkward in every single photo from one of the biggest days of his kid's life. Here are the mistakes that'll sabotage you. Wearing gym shoes outside the gym, running shoes at dinner, athletic sneakers at school events, or workout gear to social gatherings. It screams, I didn't think about where I was going. Logo overload. Whether it's work or weekend, when your shoes are the loudest thing you're wearing, people focus on your feet instead of you, letting your shoes look like garbage. Scuffed, dirty, or beat-up shoes look bad everywhere. Boardrooms, barbecues, family photos. Your shoe maintenance says a lot about how you handle everything else. Getting the formality wrong. Dress shoes at beach parties, flip-flops at nice restaurants, or sneakers at weddings. It's about reading the room. Trying to dress like your kids. Neon colors, massive logos, or trend-chasing styles that make you look like you're having a midlife crisis instead of being confidently over 40. Check your recent photos on your phone right now. Do your shoes help you blend in appropriately, or do they make you stand out for all the wrong reasons? Every mistake chips away at your confidence, but when you get this right, everything changes. Remember Mike from the beginning, the guy who felt lost outside of work? 6 months later, he sent me a photo from his son's wedding. First time in years. He texted, I felt like I belonged in every moment. The ceremony, reception, talking with my ex-wife's family, dancing with my girlfriend. I wasn't thinking about my shoes. I was just enjoying my son's biggest day. Another client told me his teenage daughter asked him to take her shopping because she said he finally had good style. When your own kids want your fashion advice, you know you've figured something out. This isn't about becoming some fashion expert. It's about having one less thing to worry about so you can focus on what actually matters. Your relationships, your experiences, being present for the good stuff. What changes when you get this right? You stop second-guessing your appearance and start enjoying your life more. Work presentation, family gathering, social event, vacation. You show up feeling like you belong. The guys who nail this have an advantage that builds over time. Every interaction, every photo, every memory. They're confident and present instead of worried about whether they look right. The 4 things we covered: universal colors, understanding context, real-world combinations, and avoiding common mistakes. Get these right, and you'll never wonder if you look appropriate for whatever life throws at you. Tomorrow morning, check your shoe situation with fresh eyes. Do you have solid options in black, brown, gray, and navy that can handle your actual lifestyle? If not, you know where to start. If this helped you think about building a wardrobe that works for your real life, after 40, hit that like and subscribe for more style content that doesn't overcomplicate things. Drop a comment. What's your biggest style challenge outside of work? School stuff, social events, dating, travel. I respond to every comment with specific advice for your situation. You've earned your place in all these different parts of your life. Time to dress like it. Thanks for watching.